across the country. Simultaneously, job providers all around the district and state faced a dearth of workers. This platform seeks to bring them together on a safe, user friendly portal so that each may mutually benefit. This portal enables job seekers and employers to directly communicate with each other without middlemen. The Vishwakarma portal has made a sea of difference in the way labor demand and supply markets interact. In the absence of such a platform, an employer would be bearing transactional costs in terms of time, effort, and costs involved with word of mouth information dissemination regarding the labor he was looking for. Similarly, a job seeker with appropriate qualification residing just a kilometer away from the employer would probably not even have heard of such a vacancy. This portal aims to employ the right person for the right jobs while eliminating the costs relating to exploring the apt employers or employees. It has made employment related information accessible and free to all, especially at the absolute grassroots level where platforms such as Naukri.com, Monster.com have been unable to penetrate. It goes beyond companies and individuals. Vishwakarma endeavors to help even one's next door neighbor access the services of electricians, plumbers, carpenters, etc. at the click of a button, and will help in radically changing the lives and livelihood of countless such migrants whose skills will be put to use and who will gain a job for the jobs they have lost elsewhere. It provides an open, equal, and transparent opportunity for both industries and interested job seekers, which primarily comprise of the skilled and semi-skilled workers, to come together at a common platform. At the same time, it provides potential employers to regain their industrial momentum after the unlock process has been initiated in the country, which would be otherwise affected by the loss of skilled manpower. The platform is based on standard governance practices of ethics, transparency, responsibility fixation, and risk management. From the very beginning, it was ensured that effective governance practices were followed to ensure a marriage of goals, vision, strategy, and outcome in that order. A team under District Magistrate Purulia was formed and clear roles were defined for the technical team headed by National Informatics Center Purulia and strategy team headed by the Additional District Magistrate. In addition, at each step, it was ensured that the portal was self-maintained with an open structure and equal opportunity for all employers and potential employees to register and interact for mutual benefit with no transaction cost, no screening, no favoritism. Finally, keeping the central theme of ethics and risk management, stringent data privacy was maintained to ensure only the information required for employment matching was shared with the employers as per the wishes of the workers, and no coercion, undue advantage could be taken by anyone at any stage due to the overall supervision by the district authority. Responsibility and accountability was fixed on all stakeholders, and penal provisions were warned for any violators of data or contract breach. This is a small working guide for the employers. You can log into this Vishwakarma portal from our district website. One can register oneself as an employer with some basic details, upload one of these ID cards, and advertise for any job vacancy. Similarly, this is the working guide for the employer, where you can log in at our portal, register yourself as an employee with some basic details as shown, and upload one of the ID cards. Now, what was the modus operandi or the process followed during its implementation? First of all, policy questions were deliberated at district administration level on how to create an information system for skill matching, and responsibilities were fixed at various institutional levels. A process flow was designed to create a platform which was easily accessible, user-friendly, and safe. National Informatics Center Purulia was roped in to provide technical support in designing the portal and hosting it on NIC servers. The database was collected at the various migrant return centers, bus stops, railway stations, interstate nakas, and this was used to identify the target population and analyze the skill supply. A data audit was done to streamline, validate, and interpret the raw data available and identify the data gaps. Finally, application forms to enroll to the portal were distributed amongst these returnees. The application forms were then digitized and their details were fed into the portal with the help of Bangla Sahayata Kendras, which are present at every block office. Data entry operators and analysts at Bangla Sahayata Kendras Data entry operators and analysts at Bangla Sahayata Kendras were trained in verification, digitization, and development of data sources, and infrastructures were created at various institutions for the same. Communication channels were developed with various stockholders. Wide publicity was done amongst tech-savvy job seekers and prospective employers who were encouraged to place their requirements on this platform. The trust of the respondents and data users was built by introducing consent forms, providing data security and verifying minimum data credentials from the district administration's end. Before the introduction of this portal, with the national-wide lockdown, like I mentioned, around 60,000 people returned to Purulia, having left their previous employments. Simultaneously, the lack of skilled manpower was a huge concern for employers in Purulia, the state, and obviously nationwide due to limited mobility of these workers. Pre-existing channels to bridge the supply and demand were broken as labor contractors were out of jobs or not able to reach to their wider clientele, and most large-scale employers and enterprises were facing stagnation due to loss of human resources. Post-deployment of this portal, there is a renewed confidence in employers and job seekers alike that the government is reaching out through this platform to support them. Job seekers are actively registering themselves since the lockdown has lifted, middlemen have been eliminated, and so the enterprises are able to directly negotiate on cost concerns with the job seekers. Several stuck projects have taken off within the district itself with locally sourced laborers via this platform. Not only in private sectors, but also for government schemes like Swachh Bharat Mission, Bangla Awas Yojana, various roads being constructed, various electricity lines being laid by the government. Distress migration has been reduced and individuals are making informed decisions for themselves and their families with clear visibility of market demand. This portal converts our current challenge of drastically increasing unemployment due to the returning migrant population into an opportunity to identify workforce requirements by occupational and educational standards. Not only does it resolve the current supply and demand gaps in the labor market, but also makes the workers and enterprises more resilient to change. Additionally, a robust information system like Vishwakarma helps anticipate the trend of future skill requirements and increases the overall economic productivity of our population by enabling efficient utilization of available skills. Lastly, the exercise of collecting, collating, sharing, and analyzing such a large and comprehensive data set for our district has been a critical capability building exercise for our administration. And the data set itself can become an essential tool for evidence-based policy making in the future. Imagine a corporate world without networking platform, the current job market without LinkedIn or Naukri.com. Such labor information systems have been disproportionately used for organized sector. However, our economy has a sizable part of the workforce in the informal sector, including household employment. Hence, such efficient integration to the demand, hence, such methodologies need to include this vast, diverse set of workers and map their skills for efficient integration to the demand side. Our solution is simple, a user-friendly, mobile-friendly portal. It is topical as per the current pandemic scenario. It is visible, easily accessible via internet and district website. It is institutionalized at all levels of local governance, and most importantly, it is minimal. The governance part is simply a facilitator to bring together job providers and job seekers. Thank you.
See, said 15,000 job seekers and 1,500 jobs plus were offered.
Right,
So
sir.
how many actually got the job through this system?
Sir, first of all, sir, officially we don't collate that data because, like I said, we are following the concept of minimal governance. We are only in the business of bringing them together on a platform. So we don't have an organize. We don't take that those type of feedbacks for every case. But, sir, informally we have collected the data, and we know that 979 people have got the jobs that they were proffered.
And how labor is intimated, no?
Right,
Because
sir. That is, may I answer, sir? So that was our most challenging part, sir, because like we said, we wanted this platform to reach to the non-tech savvy and even the illiterate laborers. So what we did, sir, when these migrant laborers were returning, if I may show you, sir, we created may I just give me a second, sir. No. Chrome, na? So we created a pamphlet like this with an application form. We got around 50,000 of these pamphlets printed, sir, and we distributed it amongst all the workers that were returning. Even after that, we went to various work sites of MGNREGA, the Narega work sites, where we could see those workers coming or the workers coming to block offices. We distributed these pamphlets. This pamphlet has an information about Vishwakarma portal, as well as it has an application form come a consent form where all the personal details of the labor is taken, and a consent in his own language, that is Bangla, is signed, where you are given information regarding this portal, and the consent of the labor is taken, that whether we are your names and details can be put on the portal or not. Then these type of forms are collected. We have a concept of Bangla Sahayata Kendras at every GP office, block office, and rural libraries. These forms were collected and digitized at those Bangla Sahayata Kendras.
no, that is well understood.
Sir.
What I am asking is, once a job is there,
Sir.
how this labor is informed? Is it on its mobile that information
Yes,
comes
sir.
and he is supposed to know that? Is it in local language?
Yes, sir. Sir, sir, the once the profile is created of the labor by these application forms at Bangla Sahayata Kendras, any vacancy in his area will be intimated to him by a text message to his number, his registered mobile number, sir. And if he is willing, he can go to the nearest. If he can himself operate the computer, he can show his interest for the vacancy. Otherwise, he can go to the nearest Bangla Sahayata Kendras and ask to get the contact details of the employers.
So all said and done, out of 15,000, some less than 1,000 got job through this system.
Sir, it is yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Sir, LNT had asked us, sir, LNT had given us around 900 vacancies, sir. They got their vacancies. Now they have informed us that they are willing to extend their numbers, and they are planning a big order on Vishwakarma, sir, around 12,000. That is what they have promised, sir, but it has not yet happened.
Yeah, I think maybe as a part of suggestion, I would like to tell you that as their CSR, they can easily do this type of
Right.
activity.
In
So that
fact, sir,
yeah, because
in fact,
as state government, you need to play your role slightly more active. You may not interfere, but you
right,
need
sir.
to be proactive, no, so that real employment happens. No, the purpose for which this portal is set up, that should
Right.
happen.
Sir, in fact, sir, we have what LNT told us was that they were desperately in need of the skilled workers or semi-skilled workers, but they were not getting it, and that is why initially they posted a requirement of 34,000 workers, sir. But if you see, sir, on our handbill, which we distributed among the workers, there is an option of whether you are willing to work outside the state or not, and the maximum workers in our district, because of maybe the scare of the pandemic, they did not check that the dialog box where you have whether you're giving your consent to work outside the state or not. So that is why L&T could not take a huge chunk of our people. And following that, sir, finally PWD took a huge chunk of our people, around 65 foremen, for the construction of bridges in Kolkata.
Anyway, good initiative. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I have no questions.
Thank you, ma'am, for the presentation. Now, next presentation is from District Administration, Siddharth Nagar, and it will be given by Mr. Pulkit Garg, Chief Development Officer. It's over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to present our ideas here. And I would, I'm